Add up to 4 assignable effects chains to process audio and bring efficiency and precision to your multi-track mixes. In the mixing console, click the Insert Assignable Effects button to insert a new assignable effects channel. Click the Edit Insert Effects Chain button to add effects to the assignable effects channel. Double-click the scribble strip on the channel to rename it. Click the Sends button in the mixing console window to reveal the channel sends for audio, bus, and synth tracks. Adjust the Sends volume slider to send the signal of one or more audio tracks to the assignable effects channel. With Acid Music Studio, you have great control over your multi-track mixes. In addition to the master bus, you can add up to 4 more audio buses to your project and route the audio from 1 or more tracks to each of them. This gives you the ability to work with 1 or more audio tracks together as a single group. Insert and rename bus tracks in the mixing console window. Double-click the scribble strip to rename it. Use the bus controls to specify volume, panning, and effects of multiple tracks at one time. By default, extra buses send their audio directly to the master stereo bus. However, you can also route buses to other buses in your project, or, if you use a multiple output sound card, to separate hardware outputs. Elastic Time Stretching from Z-Plane Development provides professional quality time stretching and pitch shifting for beat-mapped tracks. To use Elastic Time Stretching, right-click a beat-mapped event and choose Clip Properties from the menu. Choose Elastic from the Method drop-down list. Click the Mode drop-down list to see the available options. The Elastic Pro mode provides the highest quality stretching, but uses more RAM and CPU power. The Elastic Efficient mode uses fewer resources while still producing great time stretching quality for polyphonic audio. The Soloist Monophonic and Soloist Speech options provide good quality for monophonic audio with the lowest effect on system resources. If you've chosen either the Elastic Pro or Soloist Monophonic modes, and you want your track to maintain its characteristic resonance when your project tempo changes, select the Preserve Performance when Stretching checkbox. Use this to avoid the chipmunk effect when you time stretch vocal performances. The powerful mixing console window offers robust hardware-like mixing tools that make controlling audio and creating mixes even easier. If you've used a hardware mixer before, you should be right at home with the mixing console. Even if you've never used a mixer before, you'll find these controls easy to understand and use. The console provides a more traditional view of the mixing tools, including track and bus controls. All of your tracks and buses appear in the mixing console so that every tool you'll need for mixing is right there in the same location for easy access. You can use the Plugin Manager window to organize and work with all of your DirectX and VST plugins, as well as your VST instruments. The Audio Effects folder contains all of the audio effects plugins on your system, whether DirectX or VST. The Soft Synths folder contains all of your available soft synths. Click through the various subcategories to sort existing plugins. All of the available plugins appear within the Plugin Manager's content pane. If you don't have a half-stack 4x12 guitar amplifier and speaker cabinet at your disposal, Acid Music Studio offers a solution for you. We've bundled the Studio Devil British Valve Custom Guitar Amp Simulator for free with Acid Music Studio 8.0. Add this VST-based amp simulator to tracks, buses, or assignable effects chains in your Acid Music Studio project, and crank up your recordings with digital vacuum tube technology by Gallo Engineering. The simple interface and complex sounds opens the door for transforming guitarists into guitar heroes. You can insert tempo markers into your Acid Music Studio timeline to specify multiple tempo changes in your composition. You can create abrupt changes in tempo or set project tempo markers to gradually transition from one tempo to the next. This makes it possible to create music that speeds up or slows down, either suddenly or gradually. When you want the lush sounds of a grand piano in your recordings, the True Piano's Amber Light soft synth that ships free with Acid Music Studio 8.0 gives you exactly what you're looking for. In the mixing console window, route any MIDI tracks in your project to the True Piano's Amberlight soft synth. Use the soft synth's graphical interface to alter the dynamics, volume, and reverb settings. Then, save your own custom presets. Floating window docks allow you to customize Acid Music Studio for optimal workflow. You can use the window docking area to keep windows available and quickly accessible, but out of the way while you work on your project. You can also create multiple floating docks to organize your windows. These docks can float over the Acid Music Studio window, or, if you have multiple monitors, on a secondary monitor.